just taken on this new platform, StreamYard, so I'm doing some practicing, and we're going to use it tomorrow to host an interview by Andy Bungay, who has his late night Chiminea program on Riverside Radio in London. And he's going to be interviewing our most prolific screenwriter and author, Christopher Chance, about this book. Where are we? The Assassin's Code. This book. The link is below if you want to have a look at the description and the reviews. But I'm going to read the blurb on the back of the book anyway. So that's what we regard as the description. And so here goes. Christopher Arrowsmith joined Special Services to see action. Unfortunately, he had picked one of the worst moments in the 20th century in which to see it. Middle East tensions are on the rise, and Ireland is a time bomb waiting to explode. Through his wits, as much as his training in weapons and martial arts, Arrow must survive in a world where nothing is as it seems. When strangers could always be the enemy, and only the slightest scratch reveals the terrible violence lurking below the surface. A violence that knows no borders, no compassion, and no mercy. Now, as he is sucked into the secret world of undercover intelligence, a terrible violence is preparing to rip the country he loves apart, feeding a frenzy of bloodlust that threatens the very survival of his nation's way of life as unholy alliances are forged. With only his lethal skills to guide and protect him, he must cultivate friends in the strangest places as he travels across continents and oceans in his quest to remove the enemy of his motherland. Adventure, subterfuge, suspense, eroticism, bloodletting, and characters to die for. It's all here, and engrossing page-by-page journey by an abrasive new heroic Brit, initially manipulated by the shadowy chiefs of the British Secret Intelligence Service, but slips his noose in Afghanistan to become a hero to the Mujahideen and the IRA and the British establishment simultaneously. The webs of intrigue stretch from Berlin to the Hindu Kush, Libya, Gaddafi's men, and across to Ireland, where the plot thickens and the heroines are hidden lionesses in the jungle of merciless terrorism. They are. Chance's vital pen takes us through the breeding grounds of undercover intelligence operations to mix with terrorists, arms and drugs dealers, murderous mountain men, and the cold, cunning assassins, men and women dedicated to their cause. So that's it. That's what we're going to be discussing with Andy Bungay tomorrow morning, and then it will go out on his Riverside Radio late night show, possibly the following weekend, but I will update you all nearer the time. Thank you very much for listening. And if I don't see you again, in the meantime, don't get too panicked by Christmas. Have a great time. And I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.